Assalamualaikum. My name is Fifydani Mishafira. I will present regarding equity trading. Executive summary. First, learn and gain experience on how trading works. Second, study about the stock movement before making trade, especially during economic decline. Third is identify the most profitable company and unprofitable company. The four is review the background and current issue of profitable and unprofitable company. Last but not least is analyze the best indicators before trade. Next, for betting on total profit. RM 1 million given as a model for each person to start the trading. At the end of the day, I'm capable to trade 90 over 100 trade with the gain value of 999,198 ringgits. I'm not able to gain some profit. My total cash value is 937,193 ringgits. Meanwhile, my portfolio value is RM 62,005 ringgits. The company that have given me a huge return is Fifydani. The number of stock I invested is 200 unit of stock. The highest return that I get are RM 2,058 ringgits. Moving to the next slide, the most profitable trading is Fifydani. I able to gain profit of RM 258 ringgits during the period of the game starting on early of May. I start to buy the stock on 10 May. This is because the price line show increasing and the stock price is still at the low. Hence, the volume on that time is increased. I keep the stock and wait since the chart show bullish trend. Even the trend show bearish on 31st May 2021, the profit is still gained since the buy price is lower than that current price is bearish. I managed to gain profit until at the end of the game on 18 June 2021. For unprofitable trading is Fifydani Plantation. The loss there is RM 56 ringgit. I buy the stock during the trend is bullish on 27 May 2021, where the price is highest and I expect the price will keep increasing. My expectation is fall since the chart show bearish trend until the end of the game on 16 June 2021. The reason I suffered loss is due to the price I buy. The company background of Fifydani Berhad is an investment holding company. The company, through its subsidiaries, is engaged in manufacturing, marketing, and distributions of pharmaceutical and medical products. Current issue of news, according to the its market, the Fifydani Group Managing Director Dato Zulkarnain MD Yusof say we are bullish on the group's outlook this year. We expect to better financial at the end of the year 2021 performance with continuous ramping up of Sinovac's vaccine supply. Fifydani Berhad expect to complete its contractual obligation to supply the federal government with 12 million Sinovac COVID-19 vaccine doses by the end of next month. The halal vaccine project has been chosen as a trailblazer for policy and incentive development. The halal plan is expected to open in 2024 to affordable vaccine from both domestic and foreign market. This will establish Malaysia as a global vaccine manufacturing company. This has proved that the demand for buying the stock is increased. Financial information. Based on the financial information given, Pharmaniaga has a stable financial position. Fundamental analysis for Sindabi Plantation Company. Company background of Sindabi Plantation Berhad is a Malaysia-based company operating in agricultural sector with a major business activity as the plantation of oil palm as well as the sale of palm oil and other related products. The company measures undertaking are classified into three business segments. First is upstream, second downstream, and lastly and others. It is upstream segment is engaged in the development and management of oil palm, rubber, and sugarcane plantation estate. The milling of fresh fruit bunch (FFB) into crude palm oil (CPO) and palm kernel (PK). The processing and sales of rubber and sugarcane, as well as the cattle rearing and beef production. Um, its downstream segment, which generates the majority of the company's revenue, covers the productions and sales of bulk and refined oils and fats, together with nutraceutical products. Um, biodiesel products, derivative and derivative. Its other segment includes agricultural products and service such as producing oil palm seedlings and conducting research. For current issue, the United States has banned imports of palm oil from Malaysian producers Sindabi Plantation from over the allegations of forced labor during production. The U.S. Customs and Border Protection (CBP) on 11 February 2021. But Sindabi Plantation Berhad (CDP) referred to recent news report headline "Buyers Shun Major Malaysian Palm Oil Producer After Forced Labor Allegation." As stated in the article, SDP major customers have expressed support and are working closely with us to better understand um, the substance of the allegations that have been made against them. For financial information, based on the study regarding the financial information given, Sindabi Plantations has a quite stable financial position. Next, for technical analysis, strategy used for Pharmaniaga is volume, RSI, MACD, trend line, support and resistance, and last but not least is open and closing price. Meanwhile, strategy used for Sindabi is First, RSI, MACD, stochastic, and lastly is open and closing price. The most workable strategy and the most not workable strategy. So for the most workable strategy is I choose volume. The trading volume is the total number of share of security that were traded during a given period of time. Trading volume is a technical indicator because it represents the overall activity of a security in the market. Investors often use trading volume to confirm the existence or a continuation of a trend or trend reversal. Essentially, trading volume can legitimize a security price action, which can then aid an investor so do me in making decision to either buy or sell the stock. Meanwhile, the most not workable strategy is for me MACD. Traders should be aware that the whipsaw effect can be severe in both trending and range bound market because relatively small movement can cause indicator to change direction quickly. The large number of false signals can result in a trader taking many loss. Um, it is not infallible and strugglers, particularly in a sideways market, since the MACD is based on underlying price point, whether overbought or oversold signal are not as effective as a pure volume-based oscillator. One of the main problem with divergence is that it can often signal a possible reversal, but then no actual reversal actually happened. Thus, the other problem is that divergence doesn't forecast all reversals. In other words, it can predict too many reversals that don't occur and not enough real price reversal. As conclusion, as we all know, the COVID-19 pandemic in Malaysia getting serious and case of positive COVID-19 increasing up to approximately 11,000 and above from day to day. In order to prevent this from getting worse, Malaysia government announced to implement Movement Control Order 3.0 starting from 12 May 2021 until now. All sectors are compulsory to close except the essential one. This has gave huge impact to all business. Most of companies that I invest are also affected. This is due to the business cannot be operated for a longer period of time. According to the Malaysia Finance Minister Tengku Datuk Seri Zafrul Abdul Aziz had said that CO 3.0 as Malaysia suffers RM 1 billion losses per day. Thus, this action had an avoidable impact on stock market price. Since the pandemic in Malaysia has worsened, the price of practically all stock has steadily decreased. My recommendation is study more about the stock movement and indicator. Always read the news regarding the company's background and their current issue before you invest. Look at the open and closing price often. Buy when it is the best time to buy in order to gain profit and also as well as sell when it is the right time to sell in order to cut loss. Thank you.